Well, this looks familiar. Glasses off because of the glare. Hey guys, it's Donald, and today marks the 5-year anniversary of Dork on Demand. Started in 2019 as Dork, bad name. Switched a year later to Dork on Demand, better name. And yeah, this channel's been around for 5 years. Well, first I want to say thank you everybody who has ever watched over the years. I recently passed 500 subscribers on this channel, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it's the most I've ever had on any channel that I've ever run. And for me, that means a lot. You know, I don't upload consistently, and some of my videos feel like they're about really obscure stuff sometimes, but I'm just grateful that many of you want to watch. So thank you again for all of your support over the years. Now, I think kind of an elephant in the room is that I've only uploaded once this year. And I was really hoping that there would be a lot more out by now, so I'm going to let you guys in on a few personal stuff. I feel like I've been talking pretty personal these past few years, and that's why I thought it would be good to do it again like this year. So I was really wanting at the beginning of this year to make a lot more videos than I ended up doing. But, you know, family and work comes first. This is not my job. Sometimes I wish it wasn't, sometimes I don't, given all I know about content creators on the internet, but it's not my job, and I need to make sure I had a good source of income. I graduated college last year, and, you know, last time I was talking to you guys, by this point I had a seasonal job that I really enjoyed a lot. But, you know, again, it was seasonal, and it was ending in December, so around January, I had tried applying for a different job. I got the job, but it didn't work out, and it's kind of a long story why. It's not really important, but the point is it didn't work out. So I had to search for more jobs, and I'm really trying to find a job that matches the stuff I graduated college for, you know, videography, photography, stuff like that. It's hard when you don't have much professional work experience, but during that time, though, my grandfather's health started declining a lot faster than it had been. These last years, it has declined. He caught COVID early 2021, and it really weakened him, and after that, it felt like he needed a lot more help getting stuff done. But late 2023 is when things started getting a lot harder for him to get up by himself, and he needed a lot of help. And then my dad had to get knee surgery, my mom had to work more while he had knee surgery, so I was kind of the one who had to take care of him for several months. So I kind of put my job search on the hold, and I ended up having to put videos on hold. I was trying to work on them during that point, but he needed so much help that there were some times where I was just exhausted and I just couldn't work on anything at all. I actually had a video I was trying to work on earlier in the year about Super Mario 64 DS. Its 20th anniversary is coming in a few months, and that was a version of Mario 64 I grew up with, and I wanted to talk about why I love that version, why I think there are things it does better than the original, and why I think sometimes it's a little overhated. I even got a 3DS capture card. I love this thing. And I was making a lot of progress on it, but I got so exhausted I couldn't work on it after a while, and then I eventually just lost the passion to make the video. I want to make it eventually. It'll probably come out eventually. I think I'm probably going to restart all I recorded and wrote for it, though. I think there's a lot of things that needs to be worked on it. Point is, it was hard for me to get a lot of stuff done. Then we had to move my grandpa to a nursing home after we felt like it was getting harder and harder to help him by ourselves. And, you know, he realized that that was for the best, and we tried to visit him as much as we could soon after he did pass away. And around that time, I also got a summer job to kind of hold me over until I got my seasonal job back again, which I have right now, and I love. Again, I'm glad I have it. Wish it wasn't seasonal, but, you know, But unfortunately, this summer job took me 3 hours away from home, so I really couldn't work on that much, even though I was feeling more rested. And yeah, that's kind of where we are now. In the meantime, I did make a YouTube poop that released in May. That was the only thing I felt like I could work on around that point, because it's like getting all my thoughts out about a show or a video game or whatever. That takes a lot of mental energy for me. But making a YouTube poop, just making dumb jokes and trying to figure out how to get everything to work the way I want it to while editing, it was really fun. I haven't made a YouTube poop since high school, and it really wasn't that good. But I'm pretty proud of this one, and the response to it has been really nice, and I really appreciate it. I think it did get me some subs as well. So I probably will make more YouTube poops, because it was a fun experience. I just don't want it to be my main form of content. So where does that leave me now? Because I kind of around the same part in busyness as I was last year. Well, I do have a video in the works. I have been editing it. I hope it will come out soon. My goal is by the end of this month. We will see. After that, I don't know, because, you know, for the past year, I've been mostly making commentary style videos where my me represents me. And I talk about video games and shows and stuff like that. And that's been great. It's got me a lot more subs, and I like getting my thoughts out there. But I am a filmmaker, and when I started Dork on Demand, I wanted to make films. I mean, I started making short comedy videos, and then 2 years ago I made Planted, which is a more serious short film that I made for college that I also kind of wanted to become more of a standard. And I have written a few things that I want to eventually bring to life. You know, I talked about the Great Value Verse 2 years ago, and we still haven't gotten anything out of that. And I'm sorry for anyone who's been looking forward to it. It's just kind of hard to get people together, and I'm not even sure if it's what I want to do anymore. I really hate teasing stuff and then that doesn't come out. We'll see what happens on that. But I've been writing something else I've been very passionate about. It's just a matter of when and how can I bring it to life. So, I don't know how long it will be. But I also know a lot of the people who have subbed to me in the last year or so have been watching my commentary style videos, not my artsy stuff. And that's okay. If that's what you like to watch, that's what you like to watch. I'm just trying to figure out how to find a good balance between the two, because I want to do both. Yes, there's a cut in the video. I went on a tangent for a little bit that I felt was too rambly. But we're doing it again, so here we are. Anyway, I want to make sure there's a mix of both my artsy stuff and my commentary style stuff. I want to still do both. I just have to figure out the best way to produce both without burning myself out, and while still giving you guys what you want, while still being able to do what I want. It's a tricky balance, especially since you know, I'm still a small channel, and I don't really know what will get me more views. But what I've started to realize over these past few years is, to me, I think I'd rather just be proud of what I'm making than how much, you know, people are actually watching. Of course, I want more people to watch my stuff, but I don't think I will be satisfied if I just churn out videos that are just low effort, that I don't care about at all, that I'm not passionate about, or that are rushed and I don't get to put as much time in as I need. I'd love to do at least one upload per month. That is a goal I've been wanting to have for years, and it hasn't worked out. But I'm still trying. And a good thing I've been doing recently is I've been trying to set more regular routines for myself. And when I can stick to it, it's made me feel so much better mentally and be so much more productive. And I'm really trying to put that into my video making process. So yeah, there is a video that should hopefully come out by the end of the month. And we'll see what happens. I want the next 5 years to be the best they've ever been for Dork on Demand. In 5 years from now, which I don't want to think about, I don't want to think about 2029, but if this channel is still up in 2029, I'm still making videos, I want to look back and see how much progress I've made. And looking at these past 5 years, I have made a lot of progress. Never been able to upload as much as I've wanted to. But I am proud of what I've done. And I cannot wait to do more. And I guess that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for, again, watching my videos over the past 5 years. I've been making video content in general since 2011. I started out as such a cringy little kid who made videos with his twin sister that aren't very good, to those Q&A videos when I was dressed as the Grim Reaper, to what I'm doing now. And no matter where I've been and what I've been doing, I've always enjoyed doing this. And I hope that as the years go by, I will keep enjoying it and that you guys will keep enjoying me. So before I ramble again and have to cut this video again, I think that's it. So I'll see you guys next time. Donald Garrison is signing out. Yeah.